Hiya. So I just wanted to make a quick video because I realised that I haven't done a review for a while, so some of you might be like, what's going on? I think the last review I did was of The Maze Runner by James Dashner, but I'm not too sure. I said before that I was in a reading slump and that I was almost out of it because I was reading Shadow and Bone, which I was really enjoying. And then I put Shadow and Bone down and went to something else that I was more excited for. Pardon me, and that just pushed me straight back down into my slump. But since going from Shadow and Bone, I've picked up another book, and then I also put that down, and I just started another one. But I will explain why this one is going well and why I think it's working. So, I said loads of times before that I haven't read a vampire book, which I haven't. And I think the book that I'm currently reading, because it is a vampire book, I think that's kind of what's bringing me out of my slump, because it's like nothing I've read before. So that book is The Coldest Girl in Cold Town by Holly Black, which you probably saw in my last video, my Dying to Read video. I think it was in part 1. Yeah, so this is Coldest Girl in Cold Town by Holly Black. I'm this far in. It's not too much, but it's page 49, which is chapter 7. And it's really good, and I'm really enjoying it. It's very fast-paced. The dialogue is really good. It's really descriptive of like why the characters are in the situations they are. And it's very engaging, I would say, and quite good. I'm enjoying it. I mean, I'm not too far in, but I really am enjoying it. So that was the first thing, so I just thought I'd give you that little update. The other thing is, when I finished The Coldest Girl in Cold Town, to continue to boost my out of slumpness, if you know what I mean, I wanted to do something where I read a few books outside of my comfort zone, but to do this I didn't want to read like 6 or 7 full books, like 300-400 page books. So what I've done, as you may have seen in recent videos, is I have lots of books that are really short, under 200 pages, some under 100, and I have some really odd shaped books which are also really short. So what I did was combine 7 of them together, and that is my plan when I finish The Coldest Girl in Cold Town, is to read all of these one after the other and then do a video of reviewing all of them in one video. So I'll show you what I mean. So these are some of the books I have. As you can tell, they are all really short. Some of them are very small, and you will have seen these in previous videos if you watch my channel often. So yeah, what I want to do is read these one after the other after The Coldest Girl in Cold Town, and because they're all different genres and stuff that I haven't really read much of before, it should kind of continue to bring me out of my slump and keep me out of my slump. So yeah, I will show you those. So the first one I have is Queenie by Alice Munro, and this is said to be one of the best short stories ever written, and this is only 62 pages, so it is absolutely ridiculously small. It shouldn't take me long to read it. Just seeing if there's a synopsis, which there isn't really. There isn't a synopsis, so. But I think it's about a girl whose mother leaves or something, and she has to take care of her sister, her younger sister, who she's always been jealous of. So that's that one. And then we have Across the Nightingale Floor, The Sword of the Warrior by Leanne Hearn. And this is about a 16-year-old kid called Tomasu, who lives in a remote mountain village among the hidden. a reclusive and spiritual people who have taught him only the ways of peace. So it's like, this is like, fits into the category of books from different cultures and stuff, and I haven't really read stuff like that before. Not many anyway. And this is only... Okay, this is weird. These numbers change. But it's not very long. I think it's about just over 200 pages, so it's not that long. And then I have one of my favourite, my favourite classic of all time, John Steinbeck's Of Mice and Men. This will be like the 8th reread for me or something. I read it when I was in school. This is the copy I've had since I've been at school, and it's just fantastic. I don't need to say any more. You'll hear about it in a coming video. And then I have 3 quick read books, which you've probably seen if you watch my channel often. I have Wrong Time, Wrong Place by Simon Koenig, and this is a thriller. Then I have A Dreadful Murder, The Mysterious Death of Caroline Luard by Minette Walters. This is also a murder. Well, this is a thriller, really, and this is a murder. And then I have The Cleverness of Ladies by Alexander McCall Smith, and this is 5 mini stories, short stories about women. So it's a feminist, pro-feminism book. So, Wrong Time, Wrong Place is 92 pages. A Dreadful Murder is 122 pages, and The Cleverness of Ladies is 101 pages. And just because I wanted to read a Gillian Cross book, she is the woman who wrote The Demon Headmaster. This is one of her first ever books, Wolf. And this is 186 pages. I just wanted to throw this one in there because it's short and it shouldn't take me long to read because the text is huge. And it's about a girl who lives with her nan, and one night she's sent to live with her mother. And every time she gets sent away to live with her mother, her trips always coincide with the strangest secret midnight visits to her nan's flat. But this trip is different. This time she begins to sense a very real and terrifying wolf stalking her. So that sounds really good as well. So that's what I'm trying to say, Altogether, these 7 mini-books, let's see, that's about 50 pages. That's about 120, that's about 100. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So altogether there's about 400 and something pages here. Or maybe closer to the 500 mark. So, not... Sorry, I thought I just saw them off. So not a lot of pages at all. But I didn't... Anyway, so yeah, that makes me happy. So that's what I'm doing. I think this is a sleep-deprived video. So I hope that I made sense. Because I feel like maybe part of this didn't. But anyway, so that is the video I wanted to deliver to you today. So those are my reading plans. Obviously, when I finished this one, there'll be a review, and I have just restarted my Goodreads. So when this is reviewed on Goodreads, I will leave that in the description box of the review. So that's all I have for this video, and I'm going to go back to reading this and drinking coffee and watching videos on YouTube and downloading movies. Anyway, I will see you later. If you like this video, please like, if you wish, subscribe, and happy reading.